Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to post the first of many weekly um, video updates or podcasts, if you will. Um, I'll do this at the beginning of each week, starting this week, and just a quick run through of what we're focusing on, what the readings are, and give you a little context and answer maybe some lingering questions from last week that I've received emails about, um, or that just things that I think need to be clarified. I'll try to be very brief, so if I fly through this and you want more information or just more unpacking, let me know, and via text or email. We are officially week 3. So if you go to As You Learn and you click on week 3, or scroll down, as the case may be, we are focusing on literacy and connection. So I know that I haven't really talked much or unpacked the theme, if you will, which is pretty broad this semester, but we will be kicking things off with literacy and different versions or definitions and demonstrations of literacy. So essentially, this is leading up to a literacy narrative that might feel a little bit like what you did for 1000, but it's a bit different. So we're going to write a few different literacy narratives, and I'll talk about that in the draft 1 video. But for now, just know that I will be, sort of throwing different examples at you to look at and think about, and different definitions and different demonstrations. So the readings for the week are James Baldwin and Malcolm X, and also just a short interview with Raoul Peck, who's the director of a film you're going to watch next week, not this week. It might feel a little backwards, but there's a reason why I've reversed the order, interview before film. So Raoul Peck took James Baldwin's last unfinished manuscript and made a movie out of it. And some of you might know the title, I Am Not Your Negro. It's just a brilliant piece about James Baldwin and the civil rights movement and his involvement and lack of involvement and then re-engagement, etc. You'll understand when you watch it next week. But for now, it tracks his life and lots of and his relationship to 2 of his closest friends, or 3 of his closest friends, sorry, which were Malcolm X, MLK, and Medgar Evers. So anyway, for now, though, these are 2 short pieces, A Question of Identity and an excerpt from the autobiography of Malcolm X. So both incredible examples of what literacy narratives can look like and be. Discussion forum, week 3. Just make sure you respond in 1 single space page by Tuesday night, and then go back and on Friday respond to 2 peers. Always open this tab, this link, Learning Activities, and it will walk through what's due and when. If there's any confusion still about last Friday's reflection prompt, it will either be, on a weekly basis, reflections will be either a prompt about writing and about the weekly focus, or me gathering information via a Google form. So with that said, just the Google form from last week. And I have TBA there because depending upon how the week goes, I might switch it up. I might change the week 3 reflection. So, and that's it for the week. So if you have not yet been able to find a time with me to conference, or if you've requested a time or requested a conference and I haven't heard back via email, just know that all of you are at the top of my list. So I have a slew of conferences today starting in about 12 minutes. I'm looking to the side because that's where the calendar is. If you show up, and I know that I have at least 3 or 4 times today where I've doubled up. This first conference is very informal. I just want to see everybody's face. And so I do prefer one-on-one conferences. We are not meeting as a group synchronously at any point in the semester, but we will have a few conferences, and this first one is just sort of a flyby. So just, yeah, just a flyby. I just want to check in. I want to welcome everyone, introduce myself, make sure just see if you need anything. So there might be a few of you at the same time, and that's okay. So if you don't want that, then please make that explicit. But future conferences won't be that way. They'll just be individual, and longer. And I'll have a lot more time, chunks of time to push out there for folks to choose from for appointments. The other thing I was going to say is, I lost it. It was right there. It's Monday morning, and I'm a little over 5 minutes. It will occur to me later, and I will probably push it out in an announcement. But other than that, this is what I was going to say. Sorry. If you are moving back to Boone this morning or today, just know the weather's bad, and please don't. And especially if you have an appointment, don't pull off on the side of the road or inconvenience yourself. I have huge pockets of time that I've saved back. This week and last have been pretty hectic because I have had to deal with 20 hours of unplanned, unannounced meetings, department-wise, and that's it. So I'm bowing out after this week. So we've just had to bring in 3 candidates at the drop of a hat. So anyway, all that said, so I've had to be present for all that. But after this week going forward, I will be slowing down and having, you'll have more choices in terms of, times to meet. So all that said, be careful, be safe if you're driving today and moving in, or if you're up here, stay home, stay warm, that sort of thing. So, all right, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week, everybody.